What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville extra, honey. I will be reading up out of the Love and Marriage Huntsville Facebook group. So without further ado, honey, let's get off into it. Listen. So one person makes a post and says, y'all, when Kiki was sitting there saying she don't know what is causing the sickness, I just got a weird feeling that she's hiding something. She just gives me the strangest vibes, and not to mention she never said anything about any sickness until after the Crime Stoppers situation, honey. Ooh, child, they is calling Miss Kiki out. Okay, who said that? Okay. Why y'all think that Kiki is back, back on the stuff, honey? What y'all thinking? So one person comments to that and says her husband told her what was making her feel ill, the medication prescribed to help reduce or quit her addiction to pain medication. Another person says Kiki is back using again. Another person says, obviously, something is wrong. I'm a nurse and I worked around patients like her for years. I know the look and the strangeness. I wish her the best and prayers going up for her. So, honey, they think that Kiki is, back on some stuff, honey. Okay, another person says, girl, her body is addicted to opioids and struggling through the side effects and withdrawal. And she's talking about how the doctors need to hurry up and figure out what's wrong with her. Either she is in denial about her addiction or she's gravely uneducated about the functions of the human body, honey. Oh, y'all is just dragging Miss Kiki, honey. Okay, so y'all get down in the comments and let me know what you think of that. Okay. So, Miss Melody Cherie, honey, put up a post on her social media, put up several, it looked like. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to read to you all what the people is saying. Okay, look like some of them, is in their feelings about what she posted about. Okay, make it make sense. So Melody put on her social media, I literally have been getting orders like crazy all day today. God doubled not one, but two things I knew was coming in without me doing anything extra. 2 contracts came over for speaking engagements. Okay. And the other post says, I'm up and at it. This is what you do when you've got things to get done before your 3 p.m. flight. But before I get started packing orders, I wanted to share something with you. I have always said pass the test so you don't have to keep being presented with the same one, so that you can instead go to the next level. God reminded me of that this morning, and I literally began crying because the tests that have come my way in the last 3 weeks, it's nobody but God and growth on how I responded. And Melody also says, and I'm just thankful that I'm out here knocking these tests out the park. Thankful that when the old male could have shown up and responded totally differently, the new male showed up instead. I may not pass every single test, but God knows I've been passing 90% of them, and I just thank God for that. Okay, so Melody also wrote, my encouragement to you is when you see a familiar situation, a familiar battle, pass the test, sis. If not, you will keep getting the same test and never elevate. I believe in you. More importantly, God believes in you. Hashtag Thankful Tuesday, honey. Okay, I'm thinking maybe this was for yesterday, honey. It also says, I've prayed and meditated, but clothes in the wash, and I've been packing and emailing and texting my chemist. Now let me go and put some breakfast in the oven for the official M&M kids. It's a good day already. So one person says Melody is so corny to me. Another person says absolutely. Another person says you're not the only one. I've been saying this and I get side-eyed. Another person says, keep doing you, Mel. This lady is a single mom with 4 babies to raise with a narcissistic nut of an ex-husband. All she can do is keep on keeping on and making her money. Keep praising and thanking God from whence all blessings come. She isn't perfect, which states in her shared comments, but the word tells us all have fallen short, but we all are given grace and mercy to try again if we are blessed to see another day. So what do y'all think of that? Why is them people hating on Miss Melody Cherie? Like, what is the problem? Okay. The lady is thriving. Why the people can't be happy? Okay. But anyways, honey, so another person says, cut the cameras off. It's time to square up. Stormi is clearly bullying Tisha. People like Stormi will take a nice person out of character. Somebody needs to deflate her lips and her ego. Not deflate her lips. Look, who said that? Yeah, 'cause Stormi, she got a dark soul, and I don't feel bad for Stormi at all. Like, she keep trying my patience, and, I try to be a good person, but, her and Mel, they just so jealous of me, and my soul's marriage, No, we don't, Tisha girl. So a person comments to that and says, I agree 100%. Stormi must think attacking another black woman is her way to remain relevant. She attacked Destiny and Kiki and Mel and even Tiffany, but why are we shocked? She's an only child who had no one to learn from, so she's just behaving just like her mom, just over the top and annoying. I mean, dang, girl, you can't talk about your business expansion. I mean, she could have used this to attempt to mentor Tisha. I mean, their first Espo, not the Espo, honey, had issues, and she could have shown her a few tips in a non-condescending way. But no, this is the route she's taken. Shame, because I really liked her. But back to Kaleidoscope for me. Oh, child. BBJ may be annoying, but at least she's genuine. Oh, Big Booty Judy. Ain't that the brat woman? Okay. Another person says, Stormi is a piece of work. It's almost as if she feels as though she can be as slick out of her mouth as she wants to, but the moment someone gives her a dose of her medicine, it's a problem. She's got the game twisted. Okay, another person says Stormi is hating and jealous. It don't matter what she got. She hate her more than Mel because Tisha don't kiss ass and ignores Stormi. She want Tisha to act up so she can play victim, but it's not happening. So Marsau handling her accordingly, and I loved it. Stormi's been nasty from day one with Destiny, and she was doing way too much. But notice when her and Tisha talked, and Tisha said what she said, Stormi was calm and saying get active, then tried to act like Tisha was mad about it. LOL. I can't wait for the reunion so they can see how much Stormi lied about that situation. Stormi is still Mel's puppet. Oh, does Stormi even like Mel? Because, honey, she act like she couldn't even speak to Mel. Okay, so what is y'all talking about? What y'all think of that? What do y'all think of that? Child, I ain't even seen the episode yet. But I don't think anybody is bullying Tisha. I think that Tisha can't take constructive criticism. She is a little girl that acts, she tries to act like she's a woman and she's not. She always feels like somebody is ganging up on her. She was loving it, honey. That's why her and Kimmy cool, because Kimmy kind of her sidekick again, and that's how Tisha wanted. So, yeah, she just don't know how to fend for herself. And she has a lot of mouth. And I knew a codependent that was just like her. Got all this damn mouth, but can't back it up. Can't even bust a grape. Can't even stand on your own 2 feet. Okay, so yeah. I have seen her kind. And yeah, she just can't take any, criticism. Okay, she can't take no criticism. And a lot of times, guys, when a person can't take constructive criticism, it's because there are some serious self-esteem issues. And a lot of us think because somebody has on name brands or, they live in a certain house. Well, hell, Tisha over there in that Section 8 apartment, honey. Okay, her and Marceau and the kids. While their house is being built, but they still ain't started on that. While the house is being remodeled, honey, we'll say that. She was just at the Beyonce concert. Meanwhile, they still owe all these people. Okay, like how, Sway? How? Why? Why is we at somebody's concert, honey, and we owe people, okay? And a lot of people and a lot of money, okay? In the millions, okay? But when you are delusional, okay, when you let the man run everything, okay, this is what happens. Listen, okay? So are we shocked? But yeah, and Tisha don't have her mother on the show anymore to fight her battles. I told y'all she was, using her mother to fight her battles. That's what she was doing. Now it's like, dang, my support system is gone, so I'm a cry in the car. Okay, that's what she gonna do next. And child, we ain't got time for that. Because any other time, honey, you got all that damn mouth, okay? Another person says, it looks like Melody is no longer focused on her piece. Ooh, and one person says, and walking around looking very low budget. Not the low budget. What? Oh, another person says she never was. Another person says, not God said go, God said gossip. Oh, child. Marceau needs to make that into a shirt. I hope she got his ass together. And I know she did. I saw the previews, honey. Okay. Another person says she never was. She just did her snake moves behind the scenes. Another person says she go fight for her t-shirt money. Marceau told her the truth. He do what he do for the money, as does she. She been about the money from the beginning, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Another person makes a post and says if Tisha is saying they made no money even charging vendors $100, they had to secure a venue with insurance, flyers, brochures. Community wasn't charged to enter the event. More than likely has security. I believed her. Spent more money out than money in. So they spent more money on the Black Expo than they got money. That's their problem. Okay, because remember, it was for the community, right? 911 emergency. Reconnect the community. Okay. So one person comments on this post and says, if Melody had hosted the expo, the same people questioning Tisha would not ask her anything. I'm with Tisha. They are criticizing her more than congratulating her. If this was open to the public, then why did the Fletchers need a personal invitation? Another person comments to that person and says, thank you. People counting people's money is funny to me. They don't owe transparency on what they had to spend. It was a successful event. Now move on. Wonderful event for the community and wonderful event for the vendors to show their businesses up close and personal. It was a win-win for all. Another person says, as far as the Fletchers are concerned, they wanted an invitation to be a panelist considering they are successful business owners as well. And they should have been on a damn panel. But Tisha and Marceau, they don't want to be called on their shiesty bullshiggity. Okay, they know that they full of shit. And they don't want to be called on it. Okay, they like to move in silence. Okay, they like to play in people's face. Okay, that's why they owe so much money now. Okay, they like to make promises that they can't keep. Okay. Another person says most people hold events to make money. They are in that business. I don't know why this is so hard to understand. And $100 to set up and promote my $1 million business is a steal. And Tisha is better than me because as soon as Stormi called my husband's, I must say a woman since I've seen the previews, because that's pretty much what she called him, honey. Called that man a woman. They would have had to cut the cameras, honey. Cut them. Okay? Ooh, child. Another person says, I think that this event wasn't to just make money, but more for the community, based on how it was discussed from the beginning. But I don't think Tisha paying attention to these ladies saying stuff about Marceau, just like Mel called Marceau legs, breast, and hips. Well, he got tig old bitties, okay, about a 38 double D, okay, titties about big as Miss Robinson's, or bigger, honey, okay, got milk, okay. Y'all said powdered milk. I said, oh, Lord. Woo! I love y'all. Honey, if you are a subscriber of mine, you are Shady Boots. And guess what, honey? I am here for you. Okay? When I tell y'all, I be laughing at some of y'all comments. Y'all are so shady. Ooh, child. Which she stole that so-called read off of one of her mellometer fanatics. Legs, breast, and hips. Ain't that from Candy and them? Ain't that from Candy, guys? Put it in the comments. Candy of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then she have a song she did that play with Portia. Legs, breasts, and hips, and body, whatever the hell the song is. So, child, what is y'all talking about? Okay? Marceau and Tisha, they like to use people, okay? That is what they did with the Black Expo, okay? Even Kimmy had an issue with them charging folks $100 and, they didn't even charge everybody. And, it's just like, just be upfront. And that's why they are bad business people, because they are wolves, honey, in sheep's clothing. Okay, you can tell when you are dealing with somebody that is upfront, they're transparent, they're honest. Like, that's not how the Scots move. They're last minute, okay? They're double-minded. They be lying, leaving stuff out, adding stuff in, lying by omission. Okay, I don't believe nothing. Like, I don't trust them as business people because I don't even trust their marriage, if that says anything. And even though the Holtz marriage didn't work out, I trusted them together as business people. It seemed like Martell knew that Melody had a position to play, even though his ass tried to act like he didn't. But he knew that Melody was smart and, she could figure shit out. And, she passed the builder's license test. Okay, unlike his special self, honey. Okay, so he knew the type of woman that Melody was. Marceau be like leaving Tisha out of stuff. He tells Tisha stuff at the last minute. Like, that is not a good husband. That's not a good business person. That's not somebody that trusts you, that believe in you, that have faith in you. Y'all don't work as partners. I feel like their marriage at this point is very superficial. It's only it's only lasted this long because Tisha does whatever Marceau wants her to do. Now, if you are a woman and you in a marriage or relationship like that, you know, it is what it is. That's what you are in, but you can't brag about stuff like that. Like, a real good relationship is Venus and Serena, and it's back and forth, and y'all both add stuff, to the equation, and like when you are married, to a narcissist and you a codependent, you lazy. You don't want to really deal with the world. You just want to rest on their laurels, honey. Now, if you got a good man, Savannah, and you trust him and you leave stuff to him, that's different. I'm not talking about y'all. But I'm talking about this narcissistic, codependent shiggity, honey, that Tisha and Marceau got going on. Okay, but yeah, they not good business people. And I think that Chris and Nell Fletcher picked up on that. Like with them not being invited to the expo to, be on the panel. Damn, it's called expo, honey. I'm going to really think it's expo in a minute. But yeah, they see through them. They see that, I don't trust them. Yeah, I don't. Even Nell told Marceau in the last episode, not on this past episode, but the one before this last one. Yeah, I don't believe you. Do you see what I'm saying? That's not good if people can see right through all the lies, okay? Then you got Melody blasting y'all ass for the fraud, honey, okay? Like, make it make sense, okay? Make it make sense. Y'all got all these lawsuits, Zen Gardens, honey, and then the oh my God, like the barber, the business lady, who else? Okay, who else? Put it in the comments, honey, if you got it. Okay, like, they have a bad reputation. Okay, they do. At first, I was giving them props, you guys. I was like, okay, Marceau and Tisha, y'all working on this. Y'all got this coming. I was supportive, even though I don't care for them. I'm all for black people, honey, doing big things. Okay, I am. But like, when you have a reputation of screwing everybody over, it's only a matter of time before you do that to your next victim. They did it, this BS with Stormi and $100. That ain't no big deal. Telling somebody something at the last minute, that's shiesty. I'm sorry. I don't care how much money it is. Okay? Even Corny saw that was wrong. Okay? So, yeah, like, and Corny, he knows how Marceau gets down. He likes to treat women like shit. And a lot of men are like that, especially men that are narcissists, men that are misogynistic and toxic. They feel like, I treat my woman any kind of way, so I'll treat any other woman any kind of way. And no, there are consequences and repercussions, goddamn. Okay, what's wrong with you? Okay, Marceau gonna end up getting his head knocked off. Okay, don't say I didn't warn y'all. Okay. So, honey, let me read just a few more comments, honey, and we go get on up out of here. Okay. So one person says, all these comments about the expo is getting old. Carlos King is the producer of this show as well as other producers, and they are going to always choose one or two people to be the ones to catch all the heat for ratings. I read an article about how good the Blacks Expo was, and it was the Scots first. Some people are looking forward to the next one. We all learn things after our first try, and we try to make corrections before we do it again. Nell Fletcher is trying her best to remain on the show by doing the most messy stuff. And honey, they spell her name Nail, just how I did. Because her name is Tanel or something, you guys. Nail ain't her whole name. Okay, so it also says, then again, everybody Mel brings on always starts out messy, and then they are no longer friends with Mel by the next season. What y'all think of that? Another person says, To be honest, Stormi didn't need the event. She is self-made and already a millionaire. But why try to ruin it for the Scotts and other businesses? I don't know where you can advertise or showcase your business for $100. If you are a millionaire, why are you tripping over $100? It's redundant. She only tripped over it because they told her, Marceau did, at the last minute, and he made sure to talk to Stormi. See, he's a bitch, and male bitches, they gonna always go to a woman. They ain't gonna step to no man. That's why you have a lot of men putting their damn hands on women, okay? Because they feel like women are powerless, okay? So another person says, no one has a true storyline, so it's gang up on Tisha. Tisha is book smart. She just needs a little bit more street wit. She has thrown jabs, just not as boisterous as the others. She needs a lesson in nice nasty. That husband of hers is disrespectful, though. Never downplay another person's business, and what you have today can be gone tomorrow. Yeah, especially when you got all these damn lawsuits out here and you are being accused, allegedly, honey, of fraud, honey. I have to say allegedly because, honey, I don't know what's going on with them. But, honey, that's just what the people is saying, honey. That's what the streets is saying, okay? Another person says they volunteered to use their own money, saying they were giving back to the community. Then they said any money collected would be given away to support local businesses. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how you know you're dealing with a liar, because the story, it keeps changing. Okay, to suit their particular narrative. Okay? So, child, make it make sense. Another person says, I am like Tisha. I'm tired of hearing about the expo. If you have a gathering at your house and invite other people and they bring something, you will be out of more money than anyone because it's your spot. Marceau and Tisha need to learn to get a contract with everything laid out. They're not going to do that because they are not those type of people. They get off of moving maliciously in business. Okay? I'm just here to state that for y'all. If a person deals with business people in this situation in a conniving way, like in a backstabbing type of way, like the Scotts are not upfront, transparent, honest people. They are not. They leave facts out. Okay, they like to put a little bit more dip on their chip. Okay. So, like, you got to see people for who and what they are, okay? A tiger don't change their stripes, okay? What did Maya Angelou say? When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And they done had so many times with so many people. I mean, I'm just saying, everybody can't be lying, okay? So the person continues to say, that way there won't be any misunderstandings. Marceau should have never asked for the money on the day of, especially when nothing was said before. Exactly, that's where he messed up. The expo is over, let it go. It would have been a problem if Stormi called my husband a bitch. I thought she called him a woman. Although he is a BAN, no one could talk about him like that. Tisha never said a word to Stormi, but she had a lot of energy for everyone else. And on that note, honey, we're going to end this show. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.